thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. And Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with MP. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Irving at the one. You look at the Nets. After losing game one here on their home court, Greg, I sense an air of desperation.
No doubt. You have to treat this like a game 7. You can't afford to head out on the road down 2-0. Early as it may be, they already find themselves in a must-win situation.
And MP throws it down.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Harris. Griffin against Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
And Embiid drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
MP trying to free himself up. Griffin's shot is off. Here's Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harris outside. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
To the inside. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. And not to get too ahead of things, Greg, but MP will be facing a big decision this offseason as he heads to free agency.
And it's a bit strange how his contract was set up to allow that. Nevertheless, he'll be a big name on the market from summer. And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work, getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Embiid. Milton with it. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. She takes the 12-footer and hits.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Milton. The pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Milton. Hands it from downtown. Milton's got 5.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Harris against Irving. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Embiid kicks to Milton. Back to Embiid. Milton trying to break free. That one is good from Joel Embiid. He has 6.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
They get it again. MP. And MP throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
We're
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxi's subbed in for Tobias Harris.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 14 points for MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Thybulle. This is it to Simmons. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Maxey. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Thybulle. Andre Drummond is out there with Simmons. And it's Maxey in at the point. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the 76ers was outstanding. He scored 45 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Paul Millsap is checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here's Drummond. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harris. And the rejection by MP. Curry dishes to Drummond. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Off target from three-point range. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Down low. And MP throws it down.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Curry kicks to Harris. Curry looking around. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Pass to Harris. To stop the run. And the rejection by MP. Brown the pass to MP. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Maxey.
Second quarter.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. KD's checked in for Dumboya. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Milton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Milton the pass to Maxey. And the rejection by MP. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And got So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers ahead. They're up by 1. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
They've got Joe Harris, MP out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Griffin in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn trailing. On the way, Harris. He's looking for MP and finds him.
And MP's shot selection is impressive. Terrific at realizing when he should look to fire.
Pass to Green. Simmons against KD. And it's Simmons penetrating. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Harris.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Green passes to Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The pass to Griffin. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Brown is checked in for Joe Harris. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Drummond passes to Embiid. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Green kicks to Embiid. To the inside. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Up there for Drummond. The putback. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Dumboya comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Embiid.